Hey guys, Temple Storm Hooey here, and today I want to go over defending point A Numbani as Symmetra. So first I'm going to go over spamming angles. Well, not first, but I'm going to go over spamming angles, teleporter spots, and turret spots. So, alright, so a common strat that a lot of Symmetras do is set up turrets around the beginning here. Very useful. You can get some good early ult charge. You should probably ask someone to go Lucio so you can get some of your cooldowns back so you can reset your turrets elsewhere once these are destroyed. So, good spots for your turrets. Early is one there. Put one on the bus right here. You can put one right here. You can put some behind this wall here. Some people even stack up all 6 behind this wall. You can actually perhaps catch out someone as they're crossing here. You can put one right here or multiple here. Anywhere here. Put some down here if you want to, if you expect them to come down here early. And yeah, those are pretty much all the early turret placements. You can be more creative too, but these are the spots I like to use. So yeah. Now let's say you don't want to do that, or if you want to know actual turret setup spots. Pretty much the only area, well not the only area, but the most effective area for her to hold is somewhere up here, right? So if you want to heavily guard this area, you can spread out your turrets like this along this wall. Put some right here if you want. You don't have to put all your turrets like this, but you can put them in spots like this. Usually putting your some 1 or 2 turrets here is good too, on this area, just in case they decide to dive or come up here. You can slow down some of them. Another good spot. Pretty much you can't cover every single area. It's just wherever you expect people to be or people to go. Ideally, you don't want to put all 6 in one area anyways. You kind of want to spread them out, but I'm just going replacements right now. So you can guard this area. Let's say you expect them to come lower with a standard comp. You can put some turrets there, and as they're coming in, they might just run through here and speed boost the ear, and then they can run into more turrets in here like this. It can be very annoying. You can also put some inside here in these walls.
From light into being.
As they're coming through, they eat a lot of damage, lots of ult charge for you, especially if they don't destroy them. And then yeah, those were all the spots you could put turrets in. Ideally, my setup that I would want is to spread my turrets out a bit. So I would put like maybe 2 here, put maybe 1 here just to help me out in case anything comes over here. It's 3, and then if I know they're not going to run a dive comp, 2, 3, 5. Maybe put an extra one here or an extra one there. So if I know they're going to run like some standard setup, then I would set up like this, right? Now if I know they're going to have dive, there's a couple turret spots over here you could set up, because normally you would have your Ano or your soldier up here. A few good turret spots against dive is like this. Put them in these little railing areas things. Don't know what exactly to call them, but this is very good. Can help out a lot versus dive.
Turret in place.
You don't want to put, like 4 here, but like you can put 2 here. This is probably the best spot. Very hard for them to notice. I'm going to come in very high. Really high above them. It's going to force them to look up Like instead of being able to just run through and cleave turrets like this, he's going to be forced to look up and spread his damage to destroy their turrets. Anyone like Winston or Genji have to look at a different angle away from your teammates to destroy these, which can be very annoying for divers. So yeah, you can put those here. If your teammates want to hold up close on this ledge, you can put them around this wall right here. Could be good too. 2 turrets here. You want to like put at least max 2 turrets to help out your back line, which will most likely pay here. So 2 around here if you want, 2 here if you want, 2 here. Either works depending on where they want to hold or where they want to back up to. And yeah, that's pretty much. I think I've covered pretty much all the turret placements. There's a few like cheesy ones you could put up. Just if they're pushing through main, if you see them pushing through main a lot, you could put it on the sign.
Sentry turret placed.
Pretty much everything's LOS, making a lot of spam coming through. Put them around the signs here when you wipe them. If you see them pushing main a lot, could be good. There have been some scenarios where, like, if a team is holding up here, sometimes they don't even put all their turrets. They put like max 2 here, and then they spread their turrets out, like 2 there, 2 here, maybe 2 here, or 2 down there, depending where they think they might go. And then you can. Symmetra has a crap ton of presence up here, so you can just spam orbs. Pretty much the entire time, just straight into there.
I will shield.
Throw your shield. If there's a Widowmaker or Hanzo, you can constantly just annoy them.
On its way.
Project your shield, LOS. If they push through main or even top, you can like drop onto them and lock onto them and beam around and stuff. So once your team like hard engages, you can just drop down and start zapping people. If they push lower, or if you know if your team calls out they're not pushing top, most likely the next spot they're going to push is lower. So you can drop down here, spam it to here. If they're pushing main, you can spam it to main. Pretty much just pretty much as a Symmetra, you should only be around this area. This high ground are these stairs, spamming into that high ground, into lower or into main. Pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much your job. And then you flank the point when there's a fight going on. You just lock onto like a supporter or something. And now, teleporter or shield gen placements. If you want a shield gen, usually you shield gen against like sharpshooters or any dive. If you don't have any good like team wipe potential, shield gen is very good. Has a lot of sustain for your team. You can put a shield gen here, in here, in here. Some people put it up in this hallway. Shield gen has a lot of range, so technically you can even go as far as like putting it back here. Maybe this is a little bit too far back. It's pretty big. But yeah, these are like usually the spots you put them in. Anywhere in this building, maybe right outside here. And teleporter. Teleporter is kind of weird, right? It's actually really good, but you want to kind of like use it like mercy rest. You don't want to just plop it down as soon as you get it. You want to put it down. If you want to use teleporter, that's you use it when you know they're going to have like a team wipe combo like black hole. So you use it after your team wipes. You want to go hide somewhere, like ideally like high ground here, And after your team whites, when you see their respawn timers like about to hit like 0, you plop it down.
We move quickly.
And then they have to react really fast to destroy your teleporter, or they have to already be clearing flanks or this upper ground area to catch you out to destroy it. But putting it down in the middle of your respawn wave while they're capping makes it so you're pretty much ensure that you get your team back. And they can just come right through and drop out the point. That's the best way to utilize your teleporter. It's kind of high risk because if they clear flanks while you're trying to do it, you might die before you can even put your teleporter down. But it's probably way better than just plopping it down somewhere and then like it gets like flanked or backlined by like a tracer or a Genji, you know. So it just adds like an element surprise doing it that way. That's the way I prefer to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much how you defend pointed Numbani as Symmetra. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out the channel for more content and have a nice day.